Hello you beautiful people of YouTube. So today I'm bringing you a tutorial that's probably going to be really helpful for most of you in the upper hemisphere that are going back to school in like a month or so, and you want something for an everyday that's going to leave your skin looking flawless without putting in a ton of liquids, a ton of primers. I'm gonna use 3 products and 3 brushes to get flawless skin. This is particularly good for oily skin or for hot weather. So if you're dry, you can just moisturize really well and still do this. Actually, right now I don't have any face makeup. I just have my moisturizer. And so let's get into the video. Since I already said, I moisturized, but I didn't apply primer. And so you can totally use a primer, but I rather not use to, just because I think that powders adhere better to the moisturizer that I use, which is the Aveeno one, and better than any primer that I own. If you own a primer that's really sticky, you can always use it with a powder, but I'm not gonna use a primer for this. This still is really long lasting without a primer, just throwing that out there. So the first product that I'm gonna use is the Garnier Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. This is in medium deep, and you're gonna be like, why are you using one that's super dark? And that's because this is actually not as dark as it seems. So I'm just gonna apply this, and it also has like this pinky undertone that's gonna help us neutralize any dark tones that may come out of the primer of your under eye. So you can also use this in any spots like my acne scars or acne, if you have any acne or shit like that. So I'm just gonna use my fingers. I never use my fingers, you know that. So get away, wig. I just wanted to put on my face makeup, my eye and my lip makeup, because I wanted to show you the actual difference that it is to have flawless skin and not when using makeup. And so it already starts looking a lot better just by using your fingers in the concealer. So I'm just gonna mix this like so, and with the warmth of your fingers, it actually just melts into your skin better. So after you do that, just making sure, after you do that, I'm gonna use the Jordana Forever Flawless face powder in creamy beige. This is the number 104. And this is just a pressed powder, but I will call it more of a powder foundation. This kind of looks like a banana powder. It's very yellow toned, but it has a ton of coverage. So I'm gonna use the Morphe D3 brush. This brush was in my favorites video, and it's really fucking dense, and it helps you just set it right. So I'm gonna pick this powder, which is actually 2 or 1 tones lighter than my actual skin tone, and I'm just gonna press this on top of the concealer, and I'm also gonna kind of highlight with this. I'm just gonna press it under where I place the concealer and the downside triangle that we usually do when applying concealer, even though I didn't apply concealer there. And I'm just gonna do this like that. I'm also going to apply it to the center of my forehead, kind of like highlighting. Center of my forehead, on my nose. And since we're not going to use a contour shade, you pick, we're going to do embarrassed contouring for the nose, and we're going to pick just a tiny bit of powder, or a ton of powder, and we're just going to blend it, and this is actually going to make your nose seem slimmer, if you can see it. Yep, you can see it. And now, since we don't have a concealer powder as well, I'm just gonna highlight underneath where I usually would use my contour powder. And my Cupid's bow right here with my lipstick. And yeah, I already look so much more put together. And just to finish everything, I'm gonna use my MAC Studio Fix powder. This is kind of pricey. This is like $30, $27. I don't know, but it was very pricey for me. But it's worth every penny, let me tell you. So I'm gonna use this Soho powder brush, and I'm just gonna swoop it right in. This is pretty dense for being a powder brush, but I just want the most minimal amount of coverage since I already have my highlighting powder. And I'm just going to place it right there. And any areas that I haven't placed my my highlighting powder on, I'm actually going to apply it where I will apply my contour, because this is the actual colors of my skin. Fuck your wig. I'm just using a wig because my hair is totally messy right now. And yeah, and then I just powder anywhere around. If I feel like I have some areas like this around the nose, I can go back to the G3 and use it with the MAC powder. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That was really quick. That is what I usually do when I'm really bored, when I'm really tired and I don't want to put on my Kat Von D liquid face makeup foundation or my MAC foundation. I don't know, but sometimes liquids are just too boring to put on, and I just put on this for my Instagram pictures. It's really nice, and you can already tell, and you look structured. You can add a blush, you can add a highlight if you want to, but this is what I do on an everyday basis, to be honest. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys out there, my homies. If you liked it, please give it a huge thumbs up and share it with your friends to, you know, help them out. Be a good person. Comment down below if you got any video suggestions. If you would like to request a video, my sunscreen routine, certain eye makeup, I can do that totally for you. And yeah, follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and subscribe. In all of those, I'm MacuMish. And yeah, hope to see you in the next video. Bye.